what's up guys, and welcome to a speed build. This is the Scharlarot Ranch, aka the Scarlet Red Ranch. I'm not saying I'm saying Scharlarot right, but we're gonna say that. That was the name that Devin gave me. It is pretty much just a red family house barn. Exactly what it states. So this was a subscriber request. She was very specific on what she wanted. And I love that. Like, I love getting challenges for new builds and new things, and I love it that, you know, she came into me and asked, and that was really sweet of you. So I'm up for a challenge. So what she wanted was 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a laundry room and office, a sunroom, a barn with exactly 3 stables, which can be altered, by the way, and you'll pretty much see later on in the video. It can be altered if you wanted to put 4 barns instead, 4 stables in that one barn. You could just move the ladder somewhere else. And if she also wanted 4 items, I have 2 of the items in there. I couldn't find the other 2. I searched everywhere, but I could not find it, so I'm sorry about that. But I will tell you, I've only decorated the bottom floor, which was just the bedroom, one of the bathrooms, the living room, a foyer area, the office not so much, but I kind of just looked through desk in there, and the sunroom also not as muchly decorated. I spent more time in the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen mainly, and somewhat of the bathroom. The bathroom's like decent. I didn't decorate too much because my game just kept crashing on me for some reason. I know I have a couple mods that I have to get rid of. Like, I have a mod that's literally changed the texture of when you feed your baby on the floor. Like, why do I need that? So I do have to like go and clean my game, and I will do that eventually. I want to kind of pre-record a lot of my videos because I want to completely uninstall Sims and reinstall everything one by one, and then reinstall the mods one by one, and then reinstall all the custom content one by one. So kind of just like completely cleaning out my game and then starting completely fresh new. Of course I'm gonna save my worlds and things like that, but I'm gonna start at one by one, so I can do the custom content 4 at a time, but for all the way up to 4,000 pretty much, because I have a couple of other things that I need to download. So 4,000 custom content stuff. Half of it, yes, gotta go, because half of it is just like I can do without. So I would go pretty much, I'll take pictures with my phone and mark down everything I don't want, so I know that when it pops up I would just delete it and it's not going to be in my new game, and I will be okay with that. So I was looking for something special in here because I did include 2 special items for anybody if they wanted to download, which is cows, and the other one is chickens. So I did include the cow farm along with the chicken coop. So the chicken coop, you can harvest eggs, so you can actually be a little bit realistic and have, you know, fresh eggs. And you can actually, when you harvest eggs, I think it takes every like 16 or 8 hours, you can get rare things. So you can get a rare egg which sells for about, I think, $1,500 or, well, 1,500 simoleons. I gotta start saying simoleons versus dollars. Or you can go ahead and or you get like spoiled eggs. You can even argue with the evil chicken, and when it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, you actually do hear the crow, which is not the crow, but the rooster crowing. So it's really cool. It's a really cool experience if you guys wanted that. With the cows, you can actually go ahead and milk them and get milkshakes, or you can shake them up or tip them and then milk them, and then you get milkshakes. If you can feed them chocolate and then milk them and then get chocolate milk, or you can feed them chocolate and then tip them and then milk them and then get a chocolate milkshake. So it's like in Sims 2 is pretty much where that came from. It's the Sims 2 where you can do that with the cows and get like milkshakes and things like that. So I found it really cool. At this point I was just mixing around with brick, and I love this brick because it's a dark brown, and I was kind of just like painting everything really quickly, and then I use this white, so it's white, red, and brown house, and I love the way it came out. It was a really nice house. I wind up fixing some things, like that part of the roof that kind of just sticks out. I fixed that. I added more plants at the end. So those are some of the things you'll kind of see when it's already set in stone, when it's done. And that's what's going to be uploaded to my website. Now I'm literally recording this right before I upload it, so while it's kind of uploading, I will be working on my blog post on my website, which you guys can check out. Is literally the first thing you see in the description. Right when you log in or click onto my website, you will actually get a little prompt notification if you guys wanted to subscribe to get notifications. I don't post extremely much, like you guys will know if I post a speed build, it's gonna go on the website. So unless I'm doing a speed build or I'm actually having enough time to do custom content, that's the only time you're gonna get notifications. But if you want that to stay up to date on when I post things, you will actually get sometimes you'll actually get like beforehand notifications of when I post, because sometimes I'll post it before I even post the video. So that's a hint. I did use a lot of roses red and marigolds, because I don't know, the orange and red against the white and the brown, and just all those colors just look really, really nice together. Of course, like I said, I added more plants, but you won't see that in this video. You'll kind of see it in the videos at the end, but not in the actual like speed build video. So this is me just, of course, painting the barn. It's nothing special. I wind up having to change it because I realized that it had like a border to it, and I like the seamless one that goes straight up and then put the border. So I wind up changing that. Yeah, this is when I'm changing it. So I didn't want the border. I just wanted like straight up, and then I would have put the white border to kind of like separate the thing. If not, it would have just looked like, it would have looked weird. It would have been like the border and then the border and then nah, I'm good. I didn't like it. So I went ahead and I changed it. So like I said, this can fit 3. The 4th one would be on the side. You can just move the ladder and you can fit a 4th one there. If you wanted 4 horses, that personally is a lot to me. I would have 1. But then, yeah, so I use a lot of this dark brown. I love the dark brown against the brown of the house and the red and the white. So, yeah, I just love it. It's so cute. I probably spent more time on the pool than I did with anything. I did add just a little tiny pool. So the right side of the house is, well, the right side of the backyard is like family, and then the left side of the house would be, let's get down to business, you know, to the feet, the hunts. No, but that was corny. That was so corny. But it's sort of like it, and then it's like in every like kind of like farmhouse, you're not gonna just have just a farmhouse, you know, or just cattle or just something else. Like most of them have other things. You know, like you gotta have somewhere for your family, you know, like your family is the most important at this point. So you just have to have something for your family. You have to. So I'm just adding in all the windows wherever I like them to be. It's very bright and very open, and I like that idea because not many houses are like that. I was gonna add windows on the top, but then there's nothing up there. So not gonna do it. We're actually getting close to like the end. I think I just touched up the my flowers got deleted. I was just touching up the things. I wanted to make it look like it was dirt, but then I'm just like, okay, the whole thing's not going to be entirely dirt. So I deleted a little bit of it, and then I think I've added path walks to it. We haven't built the pool yet, so that will be the next thing that I'm actually going to be building. And I spent so much time on this pool. I had an idea for like almost a peanut shape, but every time I was to place it, it would just be off-centered or just way too big. So it took me a while to kind of like play with it and figure out exactly what I wanted. And eventually I did figure out, and I liked the way it was. It was sort of like that, but I made it more fat. It wasn't fat enough. So I made it like that, and I was like, no, let's do that. So that was what I actually stuck with. I love the way this came out, honestly. It was really nice. Again, I wind up changing it. Like that first rock that you kind of see on the very tip of the pool, I changed that to the actual rock fountain that you would get when you put pools in. Only because I wanted more of a waterfall feature. I did add like actual like spritzers, but I wanted like an actual waterfall because I thought that would be so much better than, you know, just having a little bit of the fountain stuff to it. And now we're actually should be going into the video of the actual house. So this is it. I just added a couple cars. I made a very like rustic truck. Those big things on the left, those are what I was talking about. I love those. They look so nice when you're doing something like this. So this is from the inside of the barn, and then on the top is just all hay. So it's sort of where you can just store your hay or just anything like that. Like I don't know what you would put up there, but you can put something up there, or you could just completely close it up and just not use it. It's totally up to you. Those ducks are fake. The turtle's fake. The cows and the horse is real. So I was gonna have it playing so you could kind of see everything, but I don't know. I just didn't. So I added a lot of, I don't know the names of it. It's not the cornflower or corn thing. Like, I don't know. But I love this house. It's a really nice house. Honestly, I'll probably play with it in one of my builds. Or not one of my builds, but one of my stories or whatever. Because it is a nice house. It is a little bit more on the smaller side. So, to me, like, well, let me rephrase that. It would be a little bit more on the smaller side if I was doing the 100 baby challenge. That's something I would need like a whole freaking apartment complex for. But this is going into the inside. Immediately you see that baby green. I use the baby green pretty much on the whole entire bottom floor besides the dining room and the kitchen. Like those are the only things. I love the baby. That baby green, it is so gorgeous, and especially against the white, it just looks nice. Originally, I was gonna do screenshots. Did not happen. Like, you even see the thing on the top. It's so bad. I rushed so much to try to get this out on time. But this is the kitchen. It has the turquoise. It has that blue. This is actually a different type of blue than what I had. Originally, the color that I have for the curtains matched the color of the walls. But after the fourth time, I couldn't get the same color, and I thought this was it. This was not it, apparently. But I did like the baby blue. It was perfectly okay. I just added a fish tank, you know, bowl if you like, just little things pretty much, and then a blue bathroom. Every time I upload a video, a speed build, it's never gonna actually have things inside of it. So the whole house is empty. I just do the whole like interior like this just in case you want to see ideas of what you can do in your own house to make it look like this, I guess. So this would be the office right here. Like I said, I didn't do anything on this one. And then coming around the corner where it has like that little dome thing, we have birds here because this is the sunroom. You can close it up or anything like that, but I like it open because it just looks like it's natural lighting, and I love natural lighting. And I just went over the floor pan so you can kind of see it, but we are at the end of the video. I know I was like long drawn out. My commentary sucks now, but if you guys enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below and all that stuff. Peace, guys.